Hey, what's up, and welcome to my channel, MTG_Synergizer. So it's been a long time since I've released a video, and I have a lot of people asking me to release one with the deck list, deck breakdown, and gameplay. So I guess I'm going to do that today. It's my first time using the microphone, so I may stutter, I may be a bit shy. Hopefully I'll get used to it over time. So let's see what the deck is made of. So it's a green and white deck. It's mostly green, as you can see. And I built the deck around Ajani and pretty much on-cast triggers. So Ajani Sleeper Agent has for +1, reveal the top card of your library. If it's a creature or planeswalker card, put it into your hand. Otherwise, you may put it on the bottom of your library. For -3, you may distribute 3 +1/+1 counters among up to 3 target creatures. They gain vigilance until end of turn. And my favorite part, for -6, ultimate, you get an emblem with whenever you cast a creature or planeswalker spell, target opponent gets 2 poison counters. So I'm using that. Defiler Vigor also has on cast. Whenever you cast a green permanent spell, you may put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control. It also has its main ability as an additional cost to cast a green permanent spells. You may pay 2 life. Those spells cost 1 green less mana to cast if you paid life this way. The effect reduces only the amount of green mana you pay. So basically, I filled the deck up with 1 drops, elves and whatever, so that I can cast them for free, along with Augur of Autumn, so I can even cast them for free off of the top of the deck. And then I came across this card, Greenbelt Rampager. So whenever Greenbelt Rampager enters the battlefield, pay 2 energy. If you can't, return Greenbelt Rampager to its owner's hand and you get 1 energy. So basically you can cast this creature 3 times. So that's 6 poison counters. That's 3 counters on all your creatures. That's destroy 3 Fabled Mirror Passage or a Sika or any artifact or enchantment. Or look at the top 5 cards of your library and you may put a land from among them onto the battlefield tapped 3 times. Or you can gain 4 life 3 times. Greenbelt Rampager also synergies the Great Henge, so I can draw 3 cards. I'm going to be casting Greenbelt Rampager and all the elves pretty much for free. Well, I'm going to pay 2 life. And Silverback can offset the life loss because he has, whenever you cast a creature spell, gain 4 life. So you're not going to run out of life. If you can keep drawing cards and playing cards from the top of your library, you can keep going. And also, if you have more than 1 Defiler of Vigor in play, you can use both of them to reduce 2 green mana. The idea of the deck was to try and get Ajani's emblem as soon as possible. I'm going to be doing that with one of my favorite cards. It's underrated, doesn't see a lot of play, but it's Oath of Gideon. A 3 mana legendary enchantment. When it enters the battlefield, you can create 2 1/1 white core ally creature tokens. Basically 2 chump blockers. Each planeswalker you control enters the battlefield with an additional loyalty counter on it. So normally Ajani would enter with 4 loyalty counters, and then you can +1 and bring him up to 5. But with Oath of Gideon, Ajani's going to be entering as... Sorry, computer's lagging. As with 5 loyalty counters, and you can pump him up to 6. So meaning you can ultimate Ajani the turn after you play him. So how fast can we get Oath of Gideon out and Ajani out, you may ask? Well, we can get that done by turn 3, essentially giving us a chance to win with poison counters on turn 4. So with our 8 mana dorks, Elvish Mystic and the good old Llanowar Elves. We can play those turn 1, allowing us to do Oath of Gideon turn 2. And then we can get 2 free chump blockers to protect Ajani when we play him. So turn 3 we play the 3rd land, and then we tap our elf and play Ajani. He enters with 5 loyalty counters, we pump him up to 6, and we get to cantrip. Reveal the top card of your library if it's a creature or planeswalker, put it into your hand. Basically, I'm running 32 creatures and 4 planeswalkers, so that means there's a 36 cards in deck that he's going to be able to cantrip or just keep on drawing with the +1 ability. It's really good ability, even if I don't use his emblem. His other ability, distribute 3 +1/+1 counters and give them vigilance, is also a really good ability. Johnny is a pretty underrated card, and I'm going to show you guys that. So you saw Augur of Autumn, Great Henge, Defiler, Silverback Elder. We are also running Kazandu Mammoth, because he can help us to get Great Henge out on turn 3. So turn 1 we do an Elf, turn 2 we play Mammoth, turn 3 we play a land, pumping Mammoth up to a 5/5, which will reduce the Great Henge's cost by 5. So by turn 3 we play our 3rd land and we had a mana dork. We have 4 mana left over to play the Great Henge, so we play it, and then we still have 2 mana left over. So anyways, it's a lot of information. I'm just going to jump into it and you guys will see how the deck works. Please like, subscribe, comment. You're going to motivate me if you comment to make more videos. I was thinking of maybe starting to make videos every day. So I'm going to stop the video because I don't want a super long video. I'm going to upload the gameplay video right after this one, so be sure to check that one out. And thanks for watching, and thanks for subscribing.